Hey, horror fans, thanks for joining me for this review of Greta. Alright, cast and crew information down below, along with some other things, including the IMDb plot, which I'll read real quickly. A young woman befriends a lonely widow who is harboring a dark and deadly agenda towards her. Alright, spooky stuff. Um, this one was released. It says 2018, but I had a feeling maybe it was released in 19, or maybe it was released somewhere else first. Regardless, I wanted to kind of check this out because I'm a little bit of a fan of Chloe Grace. She's done some good stuff in horror before, so I was a little curious. I wasn't expecting big things from this movie, but anyway, it sets up very simple, and she does befriend a older woman here. Um, this older woman has, I guess, left her purse behind at I don't remember if it was the bus or the subway, um, and has her information in it. Um, Chloe's character, being a nice girl, um, goes and returns the purse to her, and then this woman Greta takes the opportunity to then befriend her and kind of suck her in, being the defenseless older woman who's just looking for someone to talk to, and Chloe's character, I believe Frances, kind of gets sucked into this, and in a way, I guess she has had mother issues. I don't remember if they said her mother passed away or whatever, but I guess she's looking for someone to fill that void, and here's a Greta who's kind of doing that. So they spend some time together, and everything at first seems fine. She has a friend Erica who, is kind of getting her to try to enjoy life and with her there, but she instead wants to hang out with Greta. Fill the mom void instead of the friend void. So she does that, and everything's fine and going smooth. And the only real tension is between her and her friend, who, her friend wants her to hang out and whatever, but she's either interested in doing work or hanging out with Greta. And then she finds out that this is all set up. That Greta has done this before. Greta has done this purse trick where she leaves her purse behind in order to suck in other people. And this kind of freaks Frances out, and at that point wants nothing more to do with Greta. And then you see the psychoness, the obsession come out of Greta. Greta can't let this go. Greta's got to um, follow her around, go to her job. Frances is a waitress, so at one point, she's just standing outside. At another point, she actually comes in and sits at one of her tables, causes a scene. Kind of spirals out of control the more Frances doesn't want to be with her. And the fault of the movie here is it kind of it seems to take a little bit of time, and is a little bit slow to getting to the craziness of it. Um, I almost found myself, kind of getting bored and not totally interested, because nothing too crazy was happening, and nothing out of control was happening early in the movie, and it was nothing exciting watching them be friends early in the movie, and it isn't until the back half of the movie that things kind of pick up, adds a little excitement to the movie, really brings in the horror of the movie. I don't want to give everything away here, Obviously, you can kind of see where this is going. Greta has, some her reasons for doing what she does. She's also, she's not right in the head. So she has some plans in store for Francis here. So, what actually happens is okay. I think it kind of stays with the tone here of at the end of the day, her just wanting somebody there, wanting somebody to fill maybe a daughter role here, and kind of buy into it, and kind of in a forced way. And when you force somebody to do things, that doesn't always work out well here. So yeah, a little bit of crazy things happen here. There's a nice little surprise here at the end of the movie with I don't want to give that away, but there's a little bit of a surprise there. This movie's not a lot of not a lot about death and blood and guts and that kind of thing. There's not a great mystery here. You kind of see what's happening here. It's just basically a woman who needs a daughter, a young woman who needs a mother. But they're obviously not a match here, because Greta's nuts. And, you may even feel a little bit sorry for her, but yeah, she is nuts. So, yeah, you're going to have to wait a while before, the movie really kicks in gear, really kind of gets to the horror that you might be looking for. I think it was good acting all across the board. So, the movie had that for it, but yeah, not the most amazing, not the most unique thing happening here. They leave it a little open at the end. And, so if it's a movie you come across and check out, you check it out. If you miss it, you're not missing a whole bunch. But again, if you're a fan of Chloe Grace, she does another good job in this movie. She's surprisingly not a big horror icon or anything like that, but has done well in the roles that she's taken that have horror involved, or going all the way back to Let the Right One In. But she was really young there. Anyway, I'm gonna give this one 2 pools of blood. Nothing super special here. Again, you kind of have to wait quite a while before you really get to the interesting part here. But well acted, and the story makes sense and so forth and that. So yeah, 2 pools of blood, and for this one. And as always, comment down below whatever your thoughts are on this movie, and more video reviews. And if you subscribe to this channel, and obviously at horrorreviews.blogspot.com. So with that, I will catch you on the next review, horror fans.